Okay, welcome everyone. So we've got some Kendrick on over here. So yeah, good morning guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's see if we can start some Zoom as well if I can. Certified pedophile. Ooh. Wow. A minor. This guy is just hammered, bro. Okay. Yeah, we're trying to get the zoom up, but it just doesn't work anymore. Okay, so in terms of Asian session, if you actually take a look at it, we we didn't do too much, did we? Yeah, we didn't do too much. We came up, rejected a little bit. So yeah, a buy above 680 would have worked, which is nice. But in terms of overall direction, still not really the nicest, because if you look at the daily here, yeah, the daily candle, it's broke the previous high, which is good. 4 hours closed bullish, so yeah, it's not looking too bad really now. For continued buys, let me just calm this music down for a sec. VVL Drizzy, let's just put that on one time. Okay, so yeah, in terms of that, that's good. You know, the daily candles broke the previous high. That's all hunky dory. It's just what you gotta do with price after is the next one. And realistically, I mean, you know, we have closed bullish above, but we just didn't close above this resistance, which kind of sucks. So that's a little bit of an L. However, this 4 hour did close above support. So realistically, we should continue just like we did on the left hand side, probably back up to here. And have we respected this as support yet? Yeah, okay. So can you see to the left hand side? If I get rid of this one, you had support here last time. Can you see? So now we could be using it as resistance. Take a look at the 30. Yeah, beautiful. Let's take a look at the 15. Yeah, you can see big support here. So once you close above that level, we should realistically then get the drive. So yeah, potential buys for me would be above 194, 100. So not bad from the analysis last night. You know, we have had the 4 hour closure, so that is not bad at all. Yeah, that's good. So yeah, potentially waiting for GJ buys later on. I wonder if the push was for AUD. It was at 530. 530. Nah, it hasn't done anything. So yeah, still early in the morning. Not much volume, which is chill. But let's take a look then at Goldie. So Goldie over here. Oh, it looks like Zoom is working, bro. This is sick. Okay, so in terms of the daily candle, this is what I've kind of expected on gold. There's a little bit of an issue because, you know, the daily candles close bullish above here. So what you'd really want to see is this candle to make a lower wick, just like it's doing, reflip and drive like this. That's what I'm wanting to see today. So if you can get that trade for the day, that'll be great. Right now you can see we are retesting. Okay, so you can see right at this point we are tapping the previous resistance. So hopefully it should act as support and it should reflip and drive like this. Okay, so we'll see for that. That'll be nice. That'll be nice. 1 second. And that's pretty much it. Again, as I said, if you look at the 4 hour now, let's take a look at the 4 hour. The 4 hour time frame, we've came up to 2,332. Then we've rejected. Was that through Asian? No. Yeah, so quite bad price action here on gold. Okay, look at this. Look at these candles. Okay, it looks like we have a support around 2,320. But apart from that, we don't have much. Okay. So yeah, we just got to wait for some structure. I said that same thing last night. Just got to be patient with gold today. We got to be patient. It's got a lot of time. So let me do this. So yeah, I had some time now to stream, which is good. Back with it, back with it. Let me do this. What? God, this song is such a bop. Such a bop, bro. Drake got done, brother. Drake got done. They not like us. What is that? So yeah, we've got to see, because again, as I said, the daily candle closed bullish, but it's bearish right now. The 4-hour closed bearish, but not below anything. So it's just in a consolidation area, you know. Okay, it's between, like this area. So I've got to wait for it to break out of this zone for me to get out. And the issue with GJ is, yeah, this resistance that, we have broke above, which is good, so it should be fine now. It's just the fact that it didn't close above was a bit cautious for me. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Hope your trading is doing well. Ours has been good. We've been compounding a nice little nice little account here. 439 pounds profit. I'm only putting 600, and that was only on the 22nd of April, so not even half a month. So not bad, not bad. And we'll continue to do this. But yeah, there is days. There is going to be days where it's going to be slower, and not in terms of your trades. It's just the fact that there's no room, man. There's no kind of areas that I want to look for. Okay, we had a big sell-off on the end of Wednesday last week. We had another one on Friday, Thursday. So we had a lot of movement for there. And now, we came back to levels that we could reject from, and we have. But it's hard because the weekly candles have closed bearish, so it's just a lot not as easy. Okay, whereas before when we had buys, around here, these were easy to take because all you did was go right. This is closed above, buy. This is closed above, okay, buy. This is closed above again. Make it a little wick, buy. Very, very simple, easy way of trading. Whereas now it's a little bit harder because you've came all the way down into the previous zone, which is here. And now you've got a little bit of resistance previously here. So it's like, right, are we pushing down? Are we having a little retracement to then drive down again? Okay. So something like this. Which is what I really kind of want to see. To then fill this zone. Okay. So that's what I really want to see in the daily time frame. And hopefully this daily can... make the top wick reject, close back in the zone, and then we should be good for the sells. If not, if you get another bullish closures and nice lower wicks, then buys would be good. But you can see the daily doesn't have much of a lower wick here. Can you see? This candle needs to make it a little bit more of a lower wick. So yeah, man. Right, let's get off the Kendrick disses, bro. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. That's where we're at, man. That's where we're at. How are you guys all doing? Let's take a look and see. Everyone in the chat. Long time no see. Long time no see, Nima. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, we're back in business. You know, as I said, I'm working a lot, on other projects and stuff. But when I have time, and when I've made a calendar now. You can see. We're on the Stop Loss Matters live stream. We should have it this week, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay. So let's see then if I can invite people. Okay. For some reason, I think the Zoom's working now. I think it's because of something that I've done yesterday. So let me just put this out. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. So yeah, look at this over here. The daily, the 4-hour candle on gold has broke the previous low. It's coming back down to support. Should really drive down here now to 2,316. And yeah, look at this weekly candle. Already made the top wick. This could be the top wick of the weekly. It's just a shame that the daily candles closed bullish above as well. So you don't know if this is going to be the lower wick. Okay, it's made a top wick to be fair to itself, but you don't know that this is the low wick to then reflip again and continue. So it makes things a little bit harder to see. Okay, makes things a little bit harder. See, there's quite a lot of support as well, like around here. Yes, let me mark this up. Where are we there? Yeah, so I think below 2,309, 2,308.6, I think you could then get the drive back down to the low, and furthermore. Yeah, how big is this zone from here to here? Yeah, that's 100 pips, bro. And that would be the weekly candle flipping bearish as well. So that could be a potential zone that I'd look for sales if you got some nice closures. Sales below. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. Yeah, that is somewhere that I look for on Goldie. Exponential retest. There's been often been too much going on with GG. And again, this is all about trading. There's going to be troughs of good days, and then there's going to be days that are going to be a little bit slower, and you've got to be able to react to that. React to it, brother. Let's take a look here. If you guys have any charts as well, make sure to send me in your charts. We'll take a look at them. We'll go through them together. If you took any winning trades or losing trades, we can go through them. Just send the link in the chat. Yeah, so far a little bit of a slower start for May. We had one winner, one loser trade here. Now don't worry, I'm gonna put out the runner one because overall we got 165 pips, but that wasn't just the whole trade. Are you live on YouTube? Yeah, bro. I think the Zoom is working now, which is good. Things could have turned off the video completely. It's working. It's not lagging OBS anymore. So this is sick. Can finally get the squad back. I miss these annotation tools as well. Like I've been trying to, on the Outlooks, been trying to like show you what I want to see on the dailies, like this. And now I can, which is cool. Like where you can actually draw it. I used to love doing that. So yeah. But yeah, there's nothing really for today. Construction PMI is pretty much it. For pound, nothing really in the US, so makes our lives a little bit easier. I'm glad I'm not the only one that can't get BBL Drizzy out of my head. It's such a bop, bro. It's such a bop. It's such a bop. Like, I think this one, like, it's just a proper tune, isn't it? I can't get it out of my head. Tracy, ooh, ooh, baby, oh, Tracy. Ooh. I love how that's the only thing it says as well. That is the only thing it says. Oh no, it doesn't. Fuck. Have it on me. Got the best BBL in history. This cake will make you show up. I know you seen the glow up. Maybe Drizzy. This guy dissed him on a beat, bro. Hell yeah. Baby, Drizzy. I think Drake needs to retire, bro. He needs to retire, bro. Drake came with no smoke. He's just saying that all Kendrick's saying is lies, bro. We don't care if it's lies. You gotta fight back, brother. So how much should we move an Asian session on Goldie here? Yeah, not the most. But this right here is a day you don't need to really rush into, right? You don't need to rush into. No one's telling you to trade this day. You just gotta wait. There's no direction. We came up here on Monday, 8 o'clock, and we stayed here the whole time. That's what you gotta have. You gotta have patience. Patience, Padawan. And that's when you get the big slapping gains, bro. Like, I said this one to the group, actually. Where was it? Here, yeah. So we lost minus £79. Well, I did anyway on this small account that I'm compounding. On a GJ buy, it was I think FOMC. So a little bit of an L there. But I said to people, you know, it's the same. Like, you know, back when I maybe started streaming, I'd still get upset about a losing trade and want everyone to win all the time. But actually, now I don't care as much because you need to be consistent with that, right? So I took this losing trade here, and then I said, first losing trade day in a while. However, the plan still stays the same. Just remember that what went wrong and learn from it. It's like, yeah, it's probably the US FOMC. Struggled a little bit. It was a great trade though, 4-hour closure above. And look what I said here. I never feel different now with a losing day and a winning day. Stick to the plan at first loss in GJ since I started back. Okay, and then look, continue the day the next day just as I did on the previous days, not caring about the loss that I just took. And there we go, we took a beautiful trade, ended up 165 pips on the runner, and you can see below here I made £210 in a small account, so that paid much more. Not 210, 170, 180, and that obviously you know, paid off the losing trade and more. But I didn't think about paying off this trade. I just traded just like I did on a normal day. Never ever ever try and trade the money back. Just focus on the charts and focus on the trade you're taking. Don't get worried about nothing like that, okay? And once you have that clarity, it's much easier, bro. It's just relaxing. You just take your trades, you chill out. As long as your win rate is reasonable, mine's 84% at the moment. It's good, man. Yeah. So my only issue with this daily, it hasn't got much of a lower wick. It's got quite a small lower wick, which kind of, you know, annoys me a little bit, considering we just pushed up quite hard yesterday with no retracements. What are you thinking about gold sells? Bro, I think below 2,308, bro. I think anywhere above is a little bit choppy. Look at all these supports, and if you look at the daily candle, again, as I said, it closed bullish. So if I want to take a gold sell when the daily candles close strongly bullish above resistance, I gotta wait, bro. I've got to wait for some serious bearish movement. I've got to wait for some 4-hour bearish closures below things. Yeah, you can't rush into this. And the candles, you can see that are printing it are not the biggest, right? Look at this. Look at these 50-minute candles, right? Very small. So we swooped the Asian lows here. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. How did that break you took from streaming treat you like in terms of trading? Do you think it helped you trading a lot? Yes, it actually did, because I was just lost, bro. I was stressed out, kind of. I was focusing on more of the group than I was the trading, and that's not the way to do it, because you know, you put your energy into the group, like providing value and doing things, where actually you don't focus on the charts as much. And also another thing as well, you kind of get swayed into trading maybe what other people are trading. I don't know, I kind of just wanted to try and copy other people, but actually the thing I was doing at the start was good anyway. Why change it? So now I've just refined it, and you know, yeah, I have bigger stops now, but actually it's the same process. You know, I'm managing risk when things are not looking my way, but I'm giving it more time and more structure in the higher time frame to continue. But yeah, the trading has gone really well, and the win rate is so much higher. Yeah, I was getting towards like a 66% win rate, which wasn't good enough. But also another thing, like the last money I had in my other trading account, I took most of it out when I had the break and bought a house. So I actually don't have a big account. Well, I do have a bigger one than this smaller one, but I've got like 2 smaller accounts than I did from the bigger one before. So now it's kind of like, right, if I'm working this job, which I'm enjoying obviously, but I need extra money, then I've got to be able to compound this, these accounts and trade. So the focus is on the trades now and not on the people. Like my group, is here. It's great. The trades are all sent in, the outlook's in, but it's only £30 a month, so I feel less inclined to provide as much value as possible in terms of like the fucking simulations, all the stuff. But it still trade reviews, outlooks, and all the signals for £30 was better than I feel a bit more at peace with that, and now I can focus on the trades, because £30 a month is fucking jackal, right? So I'm not really focusing on that. I'm focusing on the trades because I want this account to grow quick as possible, boy. So GJ's rejecting pretty hard here, look. Very interesting. 2 hours left for this 4 hour. That'll be quite an interesting closure. If we close below here, below 250, that'll be quite interesting. Because if we're closing below support, we've got clean candles down here. Shit requires full clarity in the mind. Yeah, 100%. So it's just a good little refresh. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. And yeah, you just gotta wait for this Goldie to bring some volume. But yeah, like, so what I've kind of said to people on this small account, what I'm showing you is, I'm basically doing like, so let's just say you've got a 9 to 5, right? Let's just say you got a 9 to 5 and you want to compound an account. Okay, let's just say you make 30k. That is around about 2k a month after tax. So you're running at around about 100 a day. Okay, £100 a day. So realistically, if you've got like an 85, if you've got a high win rate, taking a £100 loss in a day isn't going to be the be all and end all, because you made £100 in that day in your other job. So you're not cutting into your L's massively. So my kind of rule on this thing is a £100 loss at the moment, until obviously you compound it, and then start to give yourselves a little bit of a pay rise, and then we can go from risking a 0.8, as you can see here. 1 second. sorry, 0.3 to a 0. Maybe 4 or 5, and continue the growth. And hopefully get this by, for a 10k account by sometime. I'm not going to put a time on it, but as long as you stick to the rules, we should be good. So we have 30 minutes left until London Open, which should bring some volume in, hopefully. In recent times, though, I haven't taken many London trades. It's been a little bit slower. It's been all NY, really. The stats as well are interesting. Look, 100% win rate in NY. 67 in London. NY has been nice, and actually really later on, because I've kind of stopped with the rules. Like normally I would back in the day I would change like like after 2:30 I'll stop trading, but actually there's a lot of nice moves on pound yen later on in the day. If you actually look at some of these trades taken, they're actually much later. Look, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 3:30, 3:30, 3:30. 4:30, 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 4:40. There's some nice ending moves at the end of the day that are very simple, that I like. So, yeah, that's been quite a good thing that I've changed as well. Especially with type of trades, we take a lot more fake outs in London. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video on fake outs soon. I don't know. Can't you teach me? I woke up 8 till 5 going in soon. Wait, what? Oh, I've got work. And yeah, if you're working a job in the daytime, then just trade after. Find areas in the day that you can put that little effort in and do the work. This is my schedule now in terms of working. If you guys want to follow this kind of, not journey, but in terms of building a business and other things as well, yeah, this is the kind of calendar you need to do, because it gets too worked up, especially if you've got a 9 to 5 as well. But I like it. I like being busy through the whole day, all the days. It's great. Yeah, I think yeah, there's not much news at all this week really. Oh yeah, we got pound. The rates. Oh, the rates are meant to be staying the same. It looks 5.25%. I'm kind of happy about that because I want to buy another house in December, and hopefully that interest rate just goes down a little bit further by December, but not too quickly, because I still want the house prices to be lower. Gotta time it right, boy. Thank you for everyone on TikTok that's followed as well. We've got YouTube and TikTok on and running. You work from home? Yeah, sometimes. Last week I was in because I was doing loads of workshops. But today, yeah, I'm working from home. I've actually got I've got project management training today, so that'll be fun. But basically, what I've learned and really enjoyed about the 9 to 5 is that because I'm a business analyst, like I'm learning how to, look at business areas and how to improve them. Basically, I'm just gonna, do that to my business as well. Write a scope what I want out for the business and kind of go from there. How much money do I reinvest in? I'm going to reinvest like 50% of the profits. And that's from like everything. So it's from like the signals money, the YouTube money. Try and get it up. And I'm going to document all that on my TikTok it's called Work Hard. So you should go follow that. And then yeah, hopefully is that. So what I'm thinking of is when that starts to make quite a lot of money again, then you can actually diversify and do more things. So I'm gonna do the gym content because man is looking nearly swole. I'm nearly there. I'm not long until we get some guns over here. Good morning, Daniel. Good morning, Jimmy. I didn't see Daniel, my man. Yes, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, I'm happy Zoom's working now. I don't know what's the difference, but it's working. It's working. Yes. Any trade ideas? Not yet, currently. Morning, mate. Morning, Huggy. You trade last night? No, I didn't. I don't like the price action. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit on the rough side, especially on gold. Currently running 16 pips on a gold trade. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Is it a buy or a sell? Normally I can see if you're in a buy or a sell or not, but gold is a little bit on the rough side because we're at previous resistance. Is it a buy? We're overall bearish at the moment. Buy off an order block. Yes. This one's already got mitigated here. I think the issue with like order blocks and stuff like that is you kind of forget all the other stuff that's going around and you're just really hoping and taking the buy at the order block, where you need to really see where other things are going. This order block here actually kind of makes sense because the daily candle closed bullish above resistance and this is the retest. So this one actually makes a bit more sense because you should probably have some rejection here, and that would be nice. Stop loss would be like below here. Strong 30-minute order block, and that's fractured 3 times already. Yep, very nice. Is it an overall uptrend? I mean, it is, in terms of monthly, but the weekly candle did close bearish again for the second time. So it's like, is this the top wick of the weekly? Ooh. And damn, man, this weekly candle. If this, hopefully this week, if we have a daily candle that closes below 2,285, then I'm going to be balls deep in sells all the way down to 2,187 because this is clean, man. This is clean. So that would be great. I would look to take sells there. That would be nice. I think we do with some retracement on gold. Yeah. How's Bitcoin doing? It's still quite bullish, eh? Especially people said it had a really big drop. Where is this drop, brother? Oh, I'll probably be there. Yeah, it's recovered. It's recovered quite well. What the fuck have I done here? There we go. Oh, what the fuck is going on with this chart? Let me get rid of this. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing here. Leave. There you go. At this point, it's overbought, and it makes sense because of world tensions, but I still feel like 2,300 is definitely overbought. I don't really worry too much about if it's been overbought. It's just what the candles are showing me. And it's just at a very critical level here. If we closed above 2,339, then the buys would be quite nice. If we closed below 2,287.5, that would be good. But, you know, you can just see at the moment we're just ranging between here. So, you know, you can obviously make money in this area. You just got to be careful, and you need to really wait for more data. Wow, 20 new followers on TikTok. Shit, dog. Shit, man. So Asian session on GJ wasn't too bad. Pushed up, retraced, closed above. I think this was the buy that I would have probably took. I was on the 15 as well. Yeah, probably there. Stop loss below. That was all right. That wasn't bad at all. Another thing as well on that Blueberry Markets. I've done no commissions. I've tried no commissions, and yeah, the spreads are probably tighter, but not like bad. Especially if you're making quite a lot of money on the trades, like they're not too bad. GJ is like 2, yeah, I mean maybe nearly 3 pips, but gold is like 2 pips, but you're not paying any commission. Gold is not bad. 1.82 pips is not bad at all. GJ's a little bit rough, you know, 2.7, but you know, if you're making 165 pips from it, it doesn't really matter, and it saves quite a lot on the commission. I think I've just tried it out anyway on that account, but yeah, I don't know. I think you still get a deposit increase, but it's not the same as the 50% like it was before. That shit was nice. I did tell you guys to sign up there. Gives you that leverage. That's why I, you know, risked a little bit more, because I had £300 leverage as well, which is good. But yeah, this week I'm going to be filming a beginner's trading kind of videos on YouTube. Yeah, it's my plan here. So, yeah, gonna make like a beginner's playlist on YouTube, just go through the basics, so you can really dig into that. Look at this rejection, and this is, you know, this could be happening because again we did not close above this resistance here, so that could be the issues. Give me that BBL, Drizzy. I wonder if these are copyrighted yet. Okay, GJ. Okay, you moving, you moving. 15-minute, just push without no top wick. But yeah, it's hard again because look, we're coming down. It's 4 hours pushing, but previous close bullish. It's like we need to break the low first. Look at this. It's got the pedophiles on Drake's house, bro. Fucking hell. Certified pedophile, hey. What? Wait, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll in the chat. Start a poll. Who is winning so far? Kendrick or Drake? Let's see. Drake or Kendrick? Let's see. How'd you do a poll on TikTok? Let's see. Oh, there, quick poll. Not a quick poll, text poll. Here we go. Who is winning? Kendrick. This bit, oh. Yes, 69. God, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. He's 69. God. They not like us. They not like us. Let's see. Yeah, Goldie's just slow, bro. He's slow today. And it's hard because, like, sometimes you'll have days, like, before there's a lot of news, maybe you might have taken many trades, and you want to get into it, man. You want to get into the charts as quick as possible. But the issue you have is that if the charts are not showing you anything, you've got to sit in your hands and chill. Wait out, wait out. Love of your lives. Come on, Goldie. Show me some direction. OVO. Oh my god, this track is wild. Bro went from to pimp a butterfly to catch a predator. If Drake did plant this false information, Kendrick made that shit grow. Sir, please calm down. This is murder. What the hell, brother? The beef might be over. Oh, I'm excited to watch that tonight. I've been so in the beef. It's been great. How was your weekend, though, guys? You guys get up to anything? You guys get up to nothing? It was very nice. I just wish it was a little bit longer. 3 days is good, but 4 days is good. Let me put on this one again. So we have 7 minutes left for the hourly to close. The hourly is going to close bearish probably here on GJ. But again, you still have 2 hours left of this 4-hour candle. So this could be just making the lower wick, which makes it difficult for me to take any trades until we get, you know, closures down here or above here. Because this 4-hour could just do this. Okay. So I don't want to be taking this, you know, buys because the 4 hours bearish, but I don't want to be taking the sells because it could be just making the lower wick of the 4 hour. So it's a hard one, right? And that's where you get your information from, the higher time frames, putting the picture together. Okay, writing the picture. Every single one of my trades that has worked has had a overall higher time frame plan. And once you do that, it's fine. It's all well and good looking at the lower time frames, like the 30-minute, and trying to find, you know, areas to buy off and all this kind of stuff. But, you know, ICT, order blocks, buys, all that kind of stuff. But if you don't take into account the overall movement of the week and the day and the 4 hour, it's going to slap you. Okay? Doesn't matter if there's a little, you know, 30-minute order block support. If the daily candle's rejecting and the previous close bearish, you know, it's gonna have issues, right? Do any of these people pay you or just talking for free? Do any of these people pay you or just talking for free? You guys are all talking for free, brother. I do the streams for free, brother. You're winning listening to those bangers. Yes, sir. Queen Bee, hello, Max. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. Long time no see. I recognize Queen Bee. Still wanting gold to do this bit here. Really wanted to drive back down to, oh sorry, not gold, GJ, 190, 300, hopefully by the end of this week, because we did close below. I know we've had a massive candle rejecting, but it could just be the retracement, right, to then continue back down. And that would make sense with the weekly candle, because the weekly candle is just making the top wick, and then should reflip and drive. So that's kind of my basis of what I think is going to happen, depending on this daily closure, really. If you close bearish, then, man, I'm going to look for the sells. Tomorrow, the day after, the day after. And hopefully you can hit £500 profit, and then £600 profit would have doubled the account in less than a month. With not risking too much, man. And that is how you do it. And then at the end of the month, so like around on the 20th, what I'm going to be doing is showing you guys, you know, if you have a 9-to-5 job, you can then add more in, right? So I'll add in, you know, let's just say like £300 adding on. So then you've got, you know, you've made £500, £600 on top of your 600, and you've deposited more. So you'll have like 1.5k now from 600, and you start building it like that. Okay, so you compound with, you know, adding some money into it. And then by the end of like this year, you'll have like a 10 grand account, which is sick. Okay. And once you get to that 10 grand account, you can then, yeah, you can risk £100 a day, which is literally the same as a 30 grand job. Okay. And then, you know, what you'll do as well, you know, every maybe 2 months, I'll increase the lot sizes. Building on the lot sizes, gradually compounding it, because too many people are looking to go down the funded route, and it's like you need to, you know, you're missing some very, very key skills on compounding an account, which is managing your trades, you know, seeing the lot sizes increase, okay, all that good stuff, that valuable knowledge, and it's just going to be lost, because you're going to go from a £200 account to then 100k funded, and you're going to be risking, you know, £1,000 per trade on your funded, and before you're risking £10. Like, yeah, it might not be your money, but it's going to have an effect. Whereas if you go through the whole process yourself, you're going to be in a much better situation. Okay? So, yes, watch out for that. I'll be 2 minutes just going to say hi to Caitlin. She's just woken up. 2 minutes. Okay, so 8 o'clock. Okay, 8 o'clock over here. Hourly candle on gold closed weak. Didn't close below anything, so a little bit of an L on Goldie here. Lack of direction. GJ. Sorry. Hourly closed bearish. Okay. Now, it didn't really close below anything. You know, it's still, you know, is this just the retracement to continue bullish? I don't know. I don't know what I've been told. 50-minute candles are getting smaller and smaller. Hourly candle did close below resistance, can you see? So it's just a little bit hard to see. And is this the 4-hour lower wick? A lot of questions to be answered. Morning, morning. Hope you had a nice long weekend. Ready to start the week? Yes, Josh. Hope you did too. Shall I start off by a 10k funded account or start with my own funds? I mean, you can do whatever you want, right? But I think starting in your own funds is going to teach you a lot. And there's no rules. Okay? The issue with the funded is there's rules connected, right? You have to hit X amount. You have to do certain things. Now, that's all well and good when you have a good month and the month's clean. But if you get a month, which will happen, where it is slow as shit and there's not many opportunities, you know, how's that going to feel? What's that pressure going to do? Are you going to be taking trades that normally you wouldn't have, but because you've got to, you know, you've only got 10 days left of your funded and you need to make 5%, you're going to be inclined to take trades that you don't want to take. So it puts you in a bad situation that you know, if you just had a normal account, you wouldn't need to do. Okay? How many people in the chat I've done a funded and they've had the pressure of, oh, I only need 1% left. I only need 1% to pass, and then you fuck it because you've been focusing the 1% so much. I bet people in this chat have done that. Okay? And that's what I don't like about it. It's like, why are the parameters here? Yeah, fair enough, you know, don't lose money. But in terms of winning, why is there a, you know, a cap for it? What if you just have a really rangy month? Like, I'm trying to think of a month that was just shit. But there is some. I mean, especially in the summer months, like June. June is ass. So it's like that, you know. On my first challenge, I was $10 to pass and ended up burning it. Yeah, see. And it's like, that's horrendous. It means you can't stick with your rules, man. You know, you only want to be able to take trades that you want to take, not because you've got a time limit on it. So that's just my opinion, right? And you know I'm right. Like, fair enough if you need equity and you need stuff, but you know, and you think you can do it, then go for it. But I just think in terms of a lot of people, doing your own account is much more rewarding. God, London's such low volume at the moment, isn't it? But again, it'll shift, right? You know, 1 week or 1 month, NY will be really, really good, and then the next one, London, will be really good. You just gotta stick with what times you can trade, and the trades will come, right? Might not be every day, but they'll be there. And we had such a significant moves towards the end of last week, so it's kind of fair dues. Yeah, I was there too when we only had. Is there much to do a decision? Yeah, exactly. 100%, brother. Morning, boss. Morning, Jacob. Are we doing well, my man? Hope you're doing well. So yeah, we just got those rates, really. Which pound could be waiting for. It's a bit early for it to wait, but it's on Thursday, isn't it? So you got 2 more days. But yeah, I think another thing as well that I've just thought about is you should be able to. Why is my headphones still off? You should be able to picture and kind of read off the bat of what's going on with the day with GJ, right? So, you know, I would say that the monthly closed bullish. Okay, this one closed bullish above. The monthly is making a little wick. Okay, so it is retracing. Still got 24 days left. Still a lot of time to go reflips. Overall, on the monthly, we're bullish. You know. I don't even have to look at the weekly time frame to know that the previous one closed bearish. This one's just making a top wick right now. Let's take a look. Yep. Okay, the daily candles closed bullish. It didn't close above resistance, so we could have seen rejection here, and this could be the top wick of the weekly. Okay, look here. Yes, didn't close above. You need to be able to picture the chart and know what's going on without even having to look at it. Because that means you're really in the zone with what's going on. What's going on? Good morning. AUD down today. You taking anything? I don't trade AUD, man. And it's probably down because there was news this morning. So, is it bearish or was it just absorbing the news? That's what you got to find out. But yeah, I don't trade dollar Aussie. I just stick to these two. Master in 2. If you guys are trading more than 3 charts, bro, I'd say cut it down to 2. Or even just 1. The less the better, because you can really master it and focus, young Padawan. Who is winning, Kendrick or Drake? The poll on YouTube is Kendrick 67, Drake 33. What the hell? What has Drake said? I'm sorry, I'm a Kendrick fanboy, but what has Drake even said? He said nothing. He said that he's small and they were comparing like fucking money. It's like nothing. Kendrick's absolutely bummed him. I'm sorry, dog. So, you know, gold's coming down here, but again, can you take sells? Well, not really, because you've got a lot of support around here. You've got to really wait for it to close below this level And then obviously 08 is going to be the nicest one. Because then you can mirror this candle all the way down to 2,297.6. That's 100 pips. So that's a nice zone for me later on. So we'll see. Waiting for this volume to kick in, dog. Where are you, Goldie? Look at this. Look at these 5 minutes. God dang. They are slow as hell. Hey, I've been grinding the gym, you know. I've been grinding it. It's time to get swole. The gym now is rammed of people. Say, bro, I started in January. You guys have gotta catch up. Now it's time for the shreds. The shreds are gonna come. I'll show you the progress in terms of the numbers. Right. Where is it? Yeah, look at this. Let's go, let's go. Let me block that off so you guys don't ring me. You can see, look, the body fat percentage is going down. Look how much I've down here. And look, the muscle mass is going up. Hell yeah. 89. My highest was 96 kg, so I've lost quite a bit. 7 kg, bro. Not bad, not bad. Not interested in the 15 closure below that range formed right. Is this on gold? I mean, you know, you should probably get to 2016, but you know, I want to enter the market where there's volume, right? Where price is moving, and right now we're not moving at all. It's quite slow. So I just gotta wait for the volume to kick in. It's the best way to do it. I'm gonna quickly go to the toilet. Be 2 minutes. 2,316.9. Here you go, some volume starting to kick in, potentially. Inspirational Maxi boy. Cheers, Stevie boy. Man, it didn't take long, you know. I only started in like January. It's funny now though, the gym is wild. It's so busy. It's like, man, you should have started. You should have started later on. You should have started in January. Not now. You're late to the party. Yeah, I think we're going to call it a session after the next 30 and come back for NY. Fair dues, fair dues. Hard one now on GJ here is, yeah, we're starting, you know, if we come bullish here, that's fair, but the hourly closed below, so that is an issue, right? It's just really hard to pick shorts going on. Which makes your life a little bit harder. So yeah, the next time I'll be streaming is on Thursday and Friday. Yeah, tomorrow I'm in work. So I'll stream on Thursday and Friday. So let's see how GJ reacts to this resistance here. Let's see. How big is this range from here to here? 13 pips, 32. It's not bad. So you can see, even with the sells on gold, you know, do you want to be taking sells? Do you want to be going for these sells when you have this? You have support here, you have resistance here, so it could act as support. This area is the area I want to avoid. I want to wait for it to come below and find the direction, and then I can execute the trades, you know, down here when the daily candle's really rejected, and we can continue further to the low. Okay, so I just want that extra confirmation when things are a little bit harsher to see. And again, you know, if you're on the lower time frame, it might be all right for the sells in that area. However, when you just take a look and you can see that there is support right here, you know, is it worth the 20 pips that you could react off when the daily's closed above? You got to ask yourself that. Ask yourself. Do you have a job too? Yes, my man. I traded full time for 3 years and then was bored shitless. Because it is boring. I don't know why people like, you just gotta wait for your trades, whatever. It's fun and it's exciting when it happens, but like half the time it is just analyzing and waiting. So I wanted to do some more stuff. My brain was rotting looking at charts all day, so have another purpose. And what I'll do, like at the end of this, is I'll just put some alerts on, so when it does come to my levels, I'll still execute. And for me, that works nicely. It's like a chill, easy medium. So remember that it's not the be all end all. If you guys are just trying to be a dropout, oh man, I was a dropout trader. Okay, great, well done. You know, it means you're stuck there. It means you can't learn anything else. It means you're, and that's where your morals start to probably change, right? you wouldn't mind scamming people because that's the only thing you got, or you'll have to go back to the car wash, right? So if you're at school and this is, you know, you think this is going to be your future, then great, that's cool. But make sure to keep those doors open, right? Don't be silly. Okay, so you can see that we've rejected this, reflipped. If this breaks the low, we could potentially drive further. Here we go. See if it breaks the low. It's all right, but the 4-hour closed above, man. The daily's bullish. It's like, it's just not what I want. But let's just paper trade this trade. There we go. Looking like some volume starting to come in now. That one you could have potentially gone into, but again, as I say, I want to wait a little bit longer. Straight down to support. Very nice. Now let's see how it reacts here. This is going to be the deal breaker because this is big 4-hour support. Okay, now how do I know this? We'll look to the left. We made it support here. So if that was in your kind of strategy to potentially take a trade from there to there, you could have got like 13 pips. It's not too bad. Okay, how long have you been trading for? Since I was like 17. So like 6 years. Very long time. I was trading at A level. Then I went to uni. This is good though. Finally some volume. Nice, nice, nice. So look at this now. Look, the 4 hours potentially breaking the previous 4-hour low, which is good. The daily candle's starting to reject. Interesting. Still got a lot of support in this area, but you know, as it continues further, it can be all right. So yeah, below 895 as well, you could look to trade 2. But what is going to give me the real good confirmation for later on is this 4-hour, okay? If this 4-hour candle closes bearish below here in an hour's 35 minutes time, then I am going to be looking to take sells after it's make the top wick of retesting. Then we should drive like this. This is what I'm going to be looking for the day. Because this is clean, right? This is clean, this is clean, so we should move from A to B very quickly there, and that would be solid. But I gotta wait for this 4-hour to close because we've already closed bullish, right? It can still reject. So once we get that and we get that closure, then I'm gonna be looking for the sells all the way back down. And this was done in the weekly outlook. Discussed that, you know, we've had a big sell-off. Okay. It needs to retrace, find resistance, and then reject and continue all the way back down to support, and that's where I take it. Okay? And that is what I will look for in GJ today. So just about to break the previous 4-hour low. Come on, break it, boy. But yeah, I kind of want to close below this support because this is, you know, could hold as well. But it's good. It means the daily's made the top wick already, and then if you get this rejection, it's going to mirror this candle again, which would be very nice. And again, look at the weekly. The weekly, you could be getting the top wick there. So that entry there would have been a little bit on the riskier side because of the higher time frame, but you could be right at the highs here, and you could run this bitch all the way down. So that was a little bit risky, but I suppose if you had your stop above here, you'd be all right. And now, you know what I mean, your entry is much higher up, which is sick. So yeah, we just gotta wait for it to clear this area here. Once it does, pay attention because you'll see a big move below here. So let's see then, because I know I've got sales below 451, but is there any other areas below there that I could take? I mean, this already came all the way down, I suppose. That's not too bad. This is obviously the support at 240. Yeah, I mean, below 240, so look at the 15. Yeah, so it would be below there, right? Because there's a lot of wicks here tapping into this resistance. Once you get that closure below, this is a little bit choppy on Monday, but again, it was bank holiday, so take that into account. Actually, if you look to the left-hand side, we drive pretty quickly. Probably want to go break even there due to this rejection. But apart from that, that would be good to continue here. If that 4-hour closes bearish below. But it's still got a while again. As I say, it's quite demanding support there. But look at that 4-hour now. Sorry, the daily rejecting. This is nice. But again, as I said, it's because the daily didn't close above, right? It's still, you know, yeah, it can push all the way up, but it did not close above on the daily. So it could be making the top wick of this week. Ready for the sales to continue. So gold's holding this support. You can see it's made a lower wick here, looking like it's making a 15-minute. Yeah, this is gonna probably bounce back up. Our 30-minute candle just closed here. Doji, sweep the Asian lows. Candles are just gash on gold at the moment. Little bit nasty. See, this is quite a key level here. Support, resistance, still below it. Makes it a little bit harder. 30-minute closed, making a little bit of a top wick here. Another thing as well, if you guys are wanting to compound, is just taking some of the money out, because it's all nice like seeing it on a screen. It's all nice seeing the money on the screen, but at the start, like, just take the money out and like feel the money. Get, you know, I always say to people, like, you know, look, I've made £440, but like feeling that in cash, you'd be like, holy shit, that's sick. Whereas like if you just look at it in a screen, it's just a number, right? So sometimes try and like humble yourself and look and go to and take some of the money out and go, you know, I made this money with the trading, like this is proper real money. And once you know it's like the capital, it's the real money that you've made, you treat it like that, right? You reserve your capital. You don't want people taking your money, so you be really cautious with that and make sure your wins are bigger than your losers, and try and really manage when you can. Because the one thing in trading that a lot of newbies do is that, let's just say I took a sell here, right, and my stop loss is like here. What people tend to do is they'll go, right, okay, yeah, I'm gonna sell, we're bearish, whatever, and then when price starts to maybe, let's say, not give you the sells you're wanting, and starts to close a little bit like this, let's say this next one then closes up like this, okay, and then the next one closes up like this. What new traders tend to do is they'll go, instead of thinking about that their movement is wrong or their entry is a little bit off, or, you know, things are not going right, what they'll do is they'll move their stop loss higher to try and you know, give you extra room. Whereas actually what you should be doing here is looking and going, right, we've just closed above this resistance, we're probably gonna come back up to here, maybe I should put my stop loss above this candle and manage my risk. Okay, so I should really move my candle, I should really move this stop loss here. Okay, so a lot of new traders will be focusing more on moving your stop loss, and this is why stop loss matters, guys. Stop loss matters, so important. Okay, it's so damn important. When I have a trade and the R to R is off, because it normally is at the time, because my stop's a little bit bigger, but I'll manage accordingly depending on how we close. Okay. What are you trading? This is GJ. I trade GJ in gold, brother. Mr. Squidward. And also another thing with new traders is just analyzing the trade after, bro. Half the time when I was learning how to trade, I'd take a trade, I'd lose, and then I'd just be instantly in the next trade, and I haven't even documented what went wrong in the first one. Like, what the hell, brother? You've got to look and see what went wrong before going back in again. Okay, very important. So there we go, 30 minutes made the top wick, reflipped. Looks good. This is good though. This is looking good signs for later on, man. I'm excited, especially if this 4 hour closes. And this is put out in the outlook over here. Look, I'm saying 4 hour closures. I want the 4 hour. So I'm looking for the sells, brother. I'm looking for the sells. This is great news. Great news. Look at this. We're pushing. Yes, sir. Push a P. Push a P. Thank you so much on TikTok for all the followers. 33 new followers. Hell yeah. Make sure to follow, guys. Posting much more content soon. Morning, Max. What's the app you use? Which one? This one? This one, Joshy boy? Have you just joined? Yeah. This is Trading View, my man. But in terms of trading, I use Blueberry Markets. If you do want to use Blueberry Markets, I'll give you the link. It's here. So then it's the same kind of price as mine. There you go. And it yeah, commissions are nil pretty much. So you'll have a good time with that. This is good. This is good. We're pushing P. This is good. Look at the daily. Daily's about to reflip bearish. Let me just make this a little bit smaller here because it is just the daily res. $15-minute made a lower wick, rejected support. This is going to continue bullish here. Potentially. Closure in 6 minutes. You can see the 5-minute here rejecting, breaking the previous high. Shoot the Asian lows. If you've pushed above, you can maybe, yeah, I mean 55 pips is not bad. Very close to breaking the hourly previous high. There we go. And this is like, you know, the range trading side. Obviously there's no closure there, but the 5-minute was quite strong. 5 minutes closing here in 48 seconds. It's just where would you want it to run? I mean, yeah, I mean 2,324 potentially. The issue you have is there's still resistance here, so you still kind of need a closure on the 15 and 30. And then again, it's like, you know, would you want the 4-hour to reflip? Yeah, the daily candle is the one that makes sense on it though, because we are retesting and it's closed above, so that's where you'd want to see rejection potentially. Oof, 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 look at that. Can you see the 5-minute didn't close above? Damn, son. Gotta be careful with gold, yeah. So I think that is me done for this morning. I think we're going to be in an hour's time potentially looking at trades, okay? Because the 4-hour will be closing. And hopefully if it closes bearish, I'll look to take trades. I'm going to wait for this 15 to close in 4 minutes and then I'm going to leave it. And just put my alerts on and wait on. Hold on. The worst case scenario, if you can't get anything in today, hopefully this daily candle closes bearish on GJ, and then tomorrow will be spiffing. But I do think we're going to get some trades here. I got a feeling. Keep on pushing, keep on pushing. So yeah, Monday 6th was the bank holiday. This is why it's slow. But if you actually look when there's volume here, it's not too bad. Don't really like how we've made support here, though, to be honest. It's a little bit of an L. To be honest with you here, actually, from here to here would be alright. How big is this zone? Only 14. Ugh. Only 14 pips, boy. You want to be break even towards there, 239. Yeah, it's not the biggest zone. Yeah, 220 it always gets to. So what I'm looking at is when we push down before, where do we have the issue and the rejection? Well, it's there, right? It's there. Very close to the daily flipping bearish, which also gives it a nice little sit. No, don't fill it before it closes, GJ. I was thinking of potentially getting in there. Gotta wait for this. I want to kind of wait for a top wick. If it already touches it, then I'm fucked. I'm fucked. $50-minute close bullish. Goldie over here. So closed above this resistance, which is good. So realistically, you should drive here now. And reflip that 4 hour. Fuck was my last gold trade, bro? There. Shit, dog. Right. Let's take a look at GJ then. So yeah, GJ already came to it, which is fine. I'm just thinking, is there enough higher time frame for me to enter on this gold? Because the hourly closed bearish, the 4 hours still bearish, the daily candle is at the retest, which is fine for me. So I'm looking at the break of the previous high. And then target would be 23.24 again. How big is that zone? Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. But yeah, definitely later on. Looking good for GJ here. Looking good. So if you closed above this support, the next level that we should go to is definitely 24. And then actually even higher would be 29, 2030. Right here. And that would be reflipping the 4 hour. The 4 hour hasn't closed below anything. The daily candle closed bullish, retesting. So realistically should drive here after it's made the retest, respecting this resistance. You're looking for a bit more of a discounted entry here. Nice low wick pull back down again. And you can see, you know, this area is a strong support all in here. So dips in here to get liquidity and then it should drive. So yeah, I would have potentially looked at GJ here. However, we've already tapped the support. Can you see in the 15? That's fine. I've just got to wait further below until 164, which is fine. That's no issue of mine. And that'll be with more confirmation with the 4 hour. So I'm pretty happy about that. And never get worked up about different moves that you maybe could have got into. Don't worry about that. There's always other opportunities. You just gotta focus, man. Focus. Do you use liquidity grabs in a way, or do you just use it as confidence for what you're looking for? Yeah, I use it as confidence of rejection of previous zones and for volume. You know, especially gold. Likes the liquidity boy. He loves it. Right, 2 minutes to get my computer. 1 sec. Daily's still there, but look, can you see now it's below that resistance? So if it's ever going to have any trouble, it's going to be there for rejection. Do 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 do. So looking like Goldie's rejecting here. 6 minutes time is going to close probably bearish. Still got a lot of support there. Would not want to be taking the sells there. I've got to wait much further down for the sells. But yeah, again, as I say, in terms of the day, GJ is what I'm going to be focusing on. GJ is the one because this 4 hours is going to close bearish below, which is going to be spiffing in an hour's time. So hopefully we get some sort of retracement and then sells all in this area and this area. Okay, that is what I'm expecting, and that is what I'll trade on. Don't you think £100 on a £6 is over risking? Yeah, but again, as I said, they give you £300 extra on Blueberry, and also it's more based on the thing I'm doing, which is your 9 to 5 paying. But also, again, it depends on how you trade, right? My win rate is so high that I don't really care about taking a £100 loss every so often. 84% win rate is high enough. So when when a losing trade does come, especially if I manage it, like it's not even £100. It's like less. Quite a significant margin. So you can see here now the daily candle's flipping. It's rejected. Things are starting to come well. The weekly candle looks like it's making the top wick. Previous close bearish. You know, we're starting to break below. We just need this support to really close below, and the 4 hour to close below, and then you can be looking for more entries. I don't really like this. This is a bit annoying. But we can deal with that when it comes to it. But yeah, what I'd want is some sort of retracement before we then continue. Okay, so I'm off skis, guys. Thank you so much for coming on. I know it's a little bit slow over here on London session. GJ was nice there. Kind of just kicked into a gear randomly. But in terms of how I want to trade this, it's definitely going to be later on in NY. So if you guys do want to get access to the trades taken probably later on, link in bio for that, and the description for the trades. I'll also put the link in here as well, so you can keep up to date with all the trades taken, and you can take them yourselves. But yeah, thank you so much for coming on. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much, Michael, Joshua, Daniel, I think as well. Peace out, guys. We'll wait later on. This GJ is looking good for later on. Okay, peace out, squad. See you in the next one. Adios, adios. Peace out, squad. Adios, adios, adios. See you later. See you later, chat. Stay safe and wait for GG.